Hey, good morning, Grace Church family. It's great to be with you once again, and welcome to a brand new week. So this morning I wanted to just share something, essentially a new season developed for me during COVID, this whole time starting last year. A new challenging season, and it revolves around looking after my aging mother. Some of you are well aware of what that perhaps looks like with your own loved one, while many of you may have yet to experience this. And for me, it has been incredibly eye-opening. COVID has meant that my mother, of course, like all of us, could not go to church, could not see others outside of church. And as a 90-year-old senior, many of her friends and other family outside of immediate family are long gone. And so without church, her world has gotten that much smaller. And it was clear to me that a change in scenery and to be part of my family bubble was needed, and I am her only nearby family. So here's a bit of an idea of what time together looks like. She has slowed down a lot. She doesn't think or converse like she used to. She has a lot more questions and repetitive thoughts and behaviors, just like our kids did when they were growing up. Do you remember those days? Yeah, some of it wasn't always so fun. Anyways, everything has simplified. Meals, movement, interests, her memories, all is just not as it used to be. And a lot more practical help is needed as well. She also wears hearing aids, and which makes conversations frustrating, as some of you already know and are experiencing that with people around you. There's also more, but I think you kind of get the idea here. You get that picture. And as I said, it's been very eye-opening as to how many changes have happened, and how easy it is for me to become impatient, get upset, and lack grace and kindness in the process. Romans 7 verses 15b to 18 says, "For I do not do what I want, but I do the very thing I hate. Now, if I do what I do not want, I agree with the law that it is good. So now it is no longer I who do it, but sin that dwells within me. For I know that nothing good dwells in me, that is in my flesh. For I have the desire to do what is right, but not the ability to carry it out." This season of my life has been a battle of the spiritual kind, because I know that Satan wants to destroy my testimony and use my mom in the process to do this. And it certainly helps me to be aware of what is at stake. As the verses in Romans remind me, "For I have the desire to do what is right, but not the ability to carry it out," which is so evident and true. I cannot do this in my own strength. It is totally beyond me, and was really beyond me when this whole thing started, when this ball started to roll. I know that I need God. He is my ultimate source of help. And in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 9 and 10, when Paul was asking for whatever his affliction was to be taken away after pleading 3 times, this is what Paul says. "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, For my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong. God's grace is just one of his many promises that I am grateful for and can count on. It has taken time to get to where I am today with this whole situation and be able to share with you this morning like I am. But I still have many days where I am wrestling through. But I am thankful for how the Lord works. Nothing is ever a coincidence with him. From the women's Bible studies, we did the power to change, the many spiritual disciplines, the 12 disciplines to draw us closer to God and enjoy him. And of course, how can I not mention our last year with Wynn preaching on the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5-7 on kingdom character. All together, these have been speaking and working in my heart and in my life over this entire time period. You all need to know my mom is the sweetest person and would never hurt a fly, and I love her dearly. I feel horrible when I don't say and do like I should, and I know that I should, and so I do have to continue on in this battle, but I know that I have God's help. I have to seek him and ask him, and that's just the truth of it all. And to encourage any of you who are dealing with the same thing, or for that matter, any difficulty or challenge, you're not a bad person. I know I'm not a bad person. Yes, I say, we say, and do bad things and say bad things, but thank goodness God has so much love and grace for you and for me. Repent, ask for forgiveness, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and once again, ask for help to try again. He just wants our best obedient foot forward and a heart to match. So, as I like to say, keep on keeping on. And so I'm glad I was able to share this with you this morning, and I hope that this truly does encourage for anyone who is struggling. And so I pray that you will see God work in and through you that today and through the course of the coming days. And so on that note, take care, God bless, and have yourself a great week. I'll see you again next Monday. Bye for now.